Welcome to DCGCC, where we bring you governmental information and classical entertainment. I am Governor Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge, Governor of the Federal Estate of Washington, District of Columbia. We begin here with my gubernatorial statement for the student populaces of UDC, inclusive for all student bodies of Georgetown Parish School Board, Federal Square Parish School Board, and Federal Triangle Parish School Board. The thing that truly makes anyone a misfit at school is poor grades. In other words, when you look at your peer groups and groups of peer groups who appear to be popular or getting away with underachieving right under the teachers' noses, know that real popularity comes from making good grades. Socially acceptable students pay attention and focus with effort to be on task. Students who actually fit in are the ones who complete classroom work without being the source cause of disruption and without interfering with others in the classroom, including the educators, by distracting their foci from excellent achievement. Students who fit in are the ones who also complete homework assignments on time and at their best intellectual and creative capacity. Students who are failing their subjects and unnecessarily causing their own absenteeism, yet seem to have an adequate sense of priority because they are a part of a group of friends with whom they socialize, are the real misfits. Having a group of peers who relish in common failure only depicts the love of company by misery, and they are only popular among themselves, even though they make for everyone to know their names according to their poor conduct and failure rates. And they are only popular to themselves in their small, sparse groups due to their well-known patterns of disruptive failure. Especially when it is too soon to tell, you must know that what makes students really popular among peers and educators is the accomplishment of classroom activities, homework assignments, and proper conduct milestones achievements. Wardrobes and accessories are all superficial when one refuses to live up to his or her appearance. Merely dressing for success does not bring about the benefit of true success. Be as good as you look with every effort, because true success comes by finishing what you start. Inasmuch, you owe it to yourself to finish school because you started school. You started kindergarten and must finish school according to acceptable educational standards by successfully completing the basics of all educational requirements with graduation from the 12th grade. Focus on improving your ability to learn and apply the lessons that the educators work so very hard to teach and imply for your knowledge and comprehension. Then you will experience and enjoy renown and real popularity from your scholastic achievement success. Have a great school year to all UDC students of the 2025 through 2026 school term. My next topic brings us to the following. In my sworn oath of duty for the office of the governor of UDC, as affirmed in the highest intellectual capacity of sound mind and body, I have openly confessed the truth, which exposes that I have a heart for Jesus Christ of the Christendom religion. I would that all persons employed in emphasis of high government in the former establishment of Washington, D.C., be elevated by worth to promotional capacity by value and aptitude, according to feasibility standards, jobs, positions, and titles, credentials, and criteria of intellectual propriety and experience to get the job done, for the very best progressive results for the federal estate of Washington, District of Columbia. Be advised that all inefficient, unqualified, and corrupt units of human resources personnel are terminated hereby, right here. You are fired and will not receive unemployment. At my decree and mandate herein, you are officially terminated, and failure to activate components of transformative resolution in response for the decreed congressional charter of my power and authority may result in compound reprimand of unlawful employment litigation against you, and may involve your superiors who do not enforce your resignations by direct terminal authority. And higher authorities are expected to provide enforcement immediately to avoid termination reprimand themselves. And in order to absolve employable labor force terms of forecast government activity to recover all wages received by unqualified and corrupt employees through terminal continuance of employment from this date. Today is Monday, July 28, 2025, the year of our Lord, until complete release from duty by termination upon findings through upcoming departmental and agencies' evaluations, audits, and discretionary budget adjustments. The federal estate of Washington, District of Columbia shall only retain employment services from citizens and legally present labor who are qualified to adequately fill job demands and specifications of positions and title employment. With all lateral composite jobs, positions creation with latitude of currently existing positions are strongly encouraged to continue throughout the FUDC transformation at high expectations of benefits deriving from the governmental adjustments under the new gubernatorial administration of the federal estate of Washington, District of Columbia, under the vested and sworn duty of the first governor, yours truly, Governor Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judd. Thank you for joining.